Hello everyone, I'm Loony. Hello everyone, welcome to the Loony Bin. I'm Loony, and today we found out some new not new information, some same old information, a little bit of new information, some that I'm excited about. Basically what happened is Ichiro Oda was on a TV program called Honmadekka TV, which is similar to like what TMZ is, but more like it's more legit in a way. It's hosted by a Japanese comedian named Sanma Akashiya, who'll be pictured right here, and basically what he does is that he goes around and shares his views on gossip and the rumors that are usually shares his rumors and gossip that are currently in the world, well, mostly Japan. And what they did was they actually did a tour and an interview with Oda at his office. You can see, if you want to check out the video, it will be located in the link down below. So if you guys want to check it out, you can. So as the video plays, we go through everything he has. Some of the stuff we already knew he had, but for those who didn't, he has a big ass shark located right across his on the wall of his bathroom, right above the toilet. He also has a train set in his room. I think that's kind of brand new now, and apparently the creators of Dragon Ball Z and Slam Dunk. It's Slam Dunk. Yeah, I believe it's Slam Dunk. I could be mistaken. They actually rode the train, so that's pretty cool. I don't think I didn't watch the entire thing, but I think they have footage of it. I'm not really sure. But one of the key things that they did was have an interview with Oda, and he stated a few things, such as, and I'm just gonna read out from what someone translated and shared it on subreddit, although I don't know if that's actually from subreddit or it could be from something else. But let me just read out, and I'll just list all the things, and I'll talk about some of them. The first thing we learned is that Oda's workplace is attached to his house. That's I don't know if that's common with highly popular mangakas, but I think that's pretty cool. It lets him stay close to his family so that his daughters can see him anytime he wants. Next, some of the stuff here I'm gonna list is Oda has about 10 assistants. I think that's really a lot, but I do know Oda likes to draw every single panel himself, so I think his 10 assistants help out with like a lot of the inking and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's common with most mangaka, but I think that's a lot. When he's working, he likes it to be total silence. This next one here listed is we kind of already knew this. He kind of says it again and makes it a point that the One Piece, the end of the story, is not going to be something like, oh yeah, the real treasure is our friendship and all the adventures we went on. No, he said that it's going to be mostly a real reward. I don't know what that means. Nobody knows what that means, but I do like the fact that he is stating that once again, that it's not going to be like the adventure is really the treasure is really the adventure and all the friends we made and stuff like that, because that's cheesy and corny. I don't know why they asked him this, because it makes me mad. They asked him if Ace is going to come back to life, and it's just like, oh, please no, just I know how much people love Ace, but come on, just no more bringing dead characters back to life. I hated it when he first did it with Pell. I was like, okay, whatever. It confuses the shit out of me, but whatever. Then Sabo, I won't get into the details about what I feel about Sabo's return, but I didn't like Sabo. I know he never stated he was dead, but come on. He's basically just H 2.0, and I just hate it. Oh my god. I'm one of those that hates it when a character that dies comes back to life, only on certain circumstances. But most of the time, if you're killing a character, make him stay dead. Stop bringing him back to life. I hate it. Alright, moving on. This has already been stated, but Oda already has the ending plan. It has been stated by him all the time. I think that's a great way for writers in general to actually have a endpoint, because what happens is when you don't have an endpoint, that's when everything just it messes you up, because then you got to keep changing stuff, because you have one thing, then comes another, and then it just makes you all jumbled and makes you all confused as to how exactly end. That is like one of the reasons why I think Kishimoto had problems ending Naruto, because he stated before, like in an interview, I don't remember where, but you could look it up. He stated that he didn't know how to end Naruto in general. So the moment he said that, I was just like, oh god, he doesn't have it planned. He's gonna do something stupid. And in my opinion, he did something really. He did a lot of things stupid in that final arc, and just. Oh. But again, that's for a separate issue I'll talk about later. But I'm glad Oda has an ending plan, because it tells me that he is set on an ending and he's gonna go through with it. So the next point is that he says One Piece will be over 100 volumes. I don't know why that was ever stated, because it's already at volume 91. It's definitely gonna go over 100 volumes. I don't know why in the world it wouldn't go 100 volumes. If he said like 150, then that would be like, whoa, holy crap! So there's still a lot more. But come on, everyone knows it's gonna be over 100 volumes. Now the next info is kind of contradictory to another interview. I don't know if he was the one who was giving it or an editor, but it says that Oda sleeps from 9 to 12 in the morning, and then the rest of his staff sleeps from 5 to 12 in the morning. This contradicts a little bit to an early report saying that he sleeps from 2 to 5 a.m. But again, 9 to 12 in the morning, that's only 3 hours of sleep. Imagine going to sleep for only 3 hours and then having to do 21 hours of work. That is insane to do it completely every week. And for those wondering why he takes so many breaks, this is why. He only gets 3 hours of sleep, but mostly a day, to work on the thing you love reading. I don't mind the breaks, because I know exactly what he does, how much sleep he gets. That is dedication, and it shows you how much he actually loves drawing manga, how much he loves One Piece, to the point that, oh my god, shame on anyone who complains about the breaks. Shame on them. The next point that he makes is really interesting to me, and basically they asked him if someone predicted the end of One Piece, would he change it, and he said yes, he would. That is interesting, because it tells me two things. One, he isn't afraid of changing anything if someone predicts it. And two, no one has predicted the end of One Piece yet. Which means all your theories about the end of One Piece doesn't look like it's real yet. Granted, Oda might not have seen them, but it's not. I'm sorry, but apparently it's not. No one has found out the real truth. So that's really exciting, because now it gives us an idea of like what in the world is Oda thinking. So that's actually really great. Here's another interesting point that he made. But this really concerns for those who are Luna fans. So if you're not a Luna fan and don't really give a damn about shipping, you could just skip over. There'll be a link in the description about what at the time to where you could skip over this whole Luna thing. So if you don't want to listen to this, that's fine. Just skip ahead. But for those who are Luna fans, and I know a lot of you are, because of the where I mentioned my YouTube channel too. Basically, he states that he planned on doing Amazon Lily later in the story, but then decided to do it earlier before his daughter went to school. According to the translator, from what she could understand, or I don't know, that she would avoid pervert comments, but he wasn't 100% sure. So, I guess, I don't know. But this one is interesting in a Luna concept, because I'm going to give you a little headcanon of mine. Basically, if you don't know what a headcanon is basically an idea you want to happen, that you wish to happen, but it wouldn't. but it won't. But you should know it will never happen, and you have to state that. Otherwise, people think you're crazy, and if you really believe it, and then get disappointed because it doesn't happen. But my headcanon for that, what he said is basically, I think that what he was trying to do, if he kept Hancock the same age and where she develops a crush on Luffy, is that maybe he was going to use that as a way for Nami to get jealous, and then create like this rivalry, and then from that she'll understand her feelings for Luffy. But I don't know. That's just a headcanon of mine. That's what I think that was for. I doubt that's the reason why, but that's kind of my headcanon. So I hope the Luna fans like that. So after that, there's another topic that I was excited about hearing from him. They asked him basically about Nami, and I'm a huge Nami fan. Those who know me on Oro Jackson know how much of a Nami fan I am, and he stated something that I already knew, but a lot of people I know didn't know because they refused to believe it. Is that Nami is the heroine of the series. Anyone who is blind by their love for Robin or some other BS never wants to take that for word. But him stating that, it should be solid proof. There shouldn't be any more arguments whatsoever. Nami's the heroine of the series. He basically stated that back when he was writing Strong World, that he wanted to do a hero saving the heroine story, and basically he picked Nami to be the heroine to save instead of creating a different character. So Nami being the heroine is a huge deal because heroines are mostly they're basically the main female character. What this means is that Nami will have a very huge impact in the story. Most heroines have a huge impact in the story, regardless of whatever it is. And according to Color Walk 1, he named Luffy, Zoro, and Nami the three triggers of One Piece, which tells me Nami already was going to have an important role. And her being the heroine now, that signifies that she's going to have a very important role in the final battle and at EOS or whatever big battle or big villain is going to be faced. I know she's not going to face the big villain, but she's going to have an important role. She's going to do something. This is big for a Nami fan like me because it just tells me how important she is, and there's not a greater feeling to know than your character having a very important role. I'm really happy he said that, and I don't know. I'm just really excited about that. I can't wait to see what he does with Nami in future arcs because of how important her character is going to be, based on the fact that she's officially called the heroine of the series. And there's another bit that's basically another thing about that Luna fans got excited about, is that Oda asked if his wife is similar in Nami, because for those who don't know, most mangaka, whenever they draw like their main female character, it's usually the ones that they like themselves. Like they have their personal that they have like what they would see in a woman. And he said that originally no, he didn't pick her because of her wearing Nami's costume, but it shows how much he loves Nami, and it shows in the manga how much he loves Nami. So and the fact that he's slowly giving Nami similar traits that his wife does, that makes me really happy as a Luna fan, because it was stated before that the staff and such see Oda as similar to Luffy in a way. So the fact that Oda is putting his wife's personality into Nami and he's kind of like Luffy means so much for the Luna community. Will that lead to anything? I have no idea. I'm not Oda, so I have no idea what he's gonna do. But I think that's a really great thing to hear from Oda for every Luna fan out there. That doesn't guarantee anything. I just want To make that point really clear. It doesn't guarantee anything, but it's really nice to hear. So basically, that was basically the interview. I know a lot of people were expecting a lot from this interview, but come on. Oda's not going to go ahead and reveal every single thing in the world about One Piece in that interview. For those who keep expecting this, just stop. It's not going to happen. It'll be foolish of him to reveal anything important. So like I said before, the links for the video are in the description below if you want to catch it. Thank you for watching this, and hopefully I had fun. I hope you had fun. And I really hope you come back for like more of this analysis and more of my opinions about certain things in One Piece, and that I love sharing people, and just basically coming here to have fun. So thank you very much for coming to the Loony Bin. I'm Loony. I'll see you next time.